So, you clicked on this video probably because you wanted to know what the three magical words that I'm going to tell you are. Well, you may think that this is very trivial, and you may think like, okay, what do those three words have to do with anything? But these three words have to do with mindset. And as I've been saying, since forever, that mindset's really important. These three words can literally change your life if you will put them into action rather than kind of, dismissing them. So the three words are, how can I? And the reason why how can I are the three magical words is because when you're in a situation in life, maybe it's an obstacle, maybe like you can't afford something, or it's really easy for you to make an excuse of something, you could ask yourself, how can I? Instead of saying, I can't really afford this, ask yourself, how can I? When you ask yourself, how can I? You give your mind the ability to be creative. You will think of a way for something to happen. I know it sounds completely crazy, but just try it on for size. If you have any goal that you feel like is super impossible, like maybe you want to graduate in the top of your class, but you think it's impossible, but you're making really good grades, but you're taking a hard class, or you're not really sure. Well, how can I? How can I graduate in the top of my class? You will find a way to make it happen. Most of life has to do with belief. Actually, not most of it. All of it has to do with belief. Belief. Just like in the Bible when it talks about having faith as small as a mustard seed and how you can move mountains. Yes. Belief. It's biblical. It's all there. So, absolutely. How can I? Another example is if you're at work and, you're about to get into work today and you're just like, oh, I don't really want to be here. I hate my boss. I hate my job. Okay, well, other people will be able to see that too. Your boss will know that you hate him without you telling him, just so you know. So when you're in this situation, you can think, how can I do better at work today? How can I love my boss today? How can I do something nice for him? How can I serve my boss? How can I love on my coworkers? How can I help the customers that come in, much better? How can I be better at what I do? Ask yourself, how can I? Before you make an excuse, give yourself a reason why. Before you say, I can't do this, that's too hard, that's challenging, I don't know about that. Well, how can you? Ask yourself, how can I? So, I dare you to say this next time when it's easy for you to say you don't feel like it, or you can't afford it, or you can't do it, or that's too hard, or that's too challenging, or blah, 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 or you make some excuse about whatever it is. Ask yourself three words. How can I?